Good evening, Lisa.
Good evening.
Good afternoon, Lisa.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
I'm slightly merry, for I've got a drink. Now, let's try it, shall we? Let's see if I can identify the drink.
Okay.
Okay. This is not a great cola. Almost feminine, with a touch of astringency. There's an aftertaste of phosphoric acid. I would say this cola is a 2018 supermarket own brand, middle shelf on the right. Am I right?
I don't know, you picked it up.
Oh. Yes. Today we're doing do 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 do.
You so nearly got some of those.
Tales of the unexpected. Come on, Lisa.
Tales of the unexpected.
That was Coke,
Yes.
and it was supermarket cola.
Yes.
So
But you knew that because you bought it.
I know that because I bought it.
So yes.
I have not been on the ale. I've been
No.
on the Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Tales of the unexpected.
Yes.
Taste
Taste.
with Ron Moody.
Yes, I can't see if it was there, but it's...
Okay. So, why did you choose Taste?
Because it's an interesting story and it's a really different performance from Ron Moody.
Ron Moody and his amazing
He's
wig.
an amazing wig. Yes, he's giving a very mannered performance.
Fruity? Is fruity the
Fruity
word?
is quite a good word, yes. Yes.
But we start with Roald Dahl.
As always.
Sat in his chair.
Sat in his chair with
his little
tray thing over the slab.
Did you know the opening shot is the camera seems to be in the fire?
Yeah, well, it's obviously in a studio, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's not in his...
it's quite nice.
Or that, you know.
But
in his house.
Roald Dahl claims that he's got 5,000 bottles of wine.
Yes. And that he drinks
one or two a night.
A night. You winced at that, didn't you?
No, I'm just not a very actually good drinker.
No, me neither.
I'm quite bad at it. But then we cut to in some TV,
A TV studio. So it appears to be something like Nationwide or something like that because of the way they've got sort of the lettering across the back of the set.
Yeah, but Ron Moody is he? Richard Pratt.
Richard Pratt. He's a wine connoisseur and an Epicurean.
Yeah, and he can identify any wine by smell and taste.
Smell and taste, yes.
Or so he says.
So the first shot of him is with a blindfold on, and he's
and they're giving him
some wine to try.
Although later on he complains that they were all far too easy.
Yes.
Anyway.
They were very popular.
But then we see him being watched on television,
yes.
don't we? And there's a family.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a mother and daughter at this point.
And the daughter says pompous idiot. And there's a nice bit where they turn the telly off.
Yes.
And I did wonder whether anyone at home thought their telly had suddenly gone off.
Yeah.
It's a nice little directorial touch.
Point out though that she says don't turn it off because she wants to see when it's finished because he's coming to the house after it's finished.
Yeah.
So she turns it back on.
Yeah.
And it comes on far too quickly.
Well, no, because it would be warm.
Is it because it was warm?
Yeah,
oh, right,
it's only just been turned off, so it would come back on.
Because normally, people under sort of 35 probably won't understand this. But when we were children, when you turned the television on,
it would take a few seconds
for it
to come up.
That's
because it was cold.
Yeah.
For this case,
for the tubes to warm.
For the tubes, you've got to have warm tubes. But yes, what have we got? A horseradish is being made.
Yes.
And I wondered whether that was going to impact on the plot, but it doesn't, because they've got some sort of cook or something.
Yeah, housekeeper kind of thing.
And she comes in and then she says about the horseradish, but that's really to introduce her, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, that's because she's going to play a part
later on. Oh, Martha's here. Hello, yes. Martha. Then we got Anthony Carrick and his huge bow tie.
A huge 70s bow tie. Actually, it's 1980.
Is it?
But it is a 70s bow tie.
Very much so.
Those sort of big, huge ones that all the men
because they're a fairly well-to-do sort of middle-class family having
upper middle class.
Having a dinner party.
Yes.
And Richard, they've got a couple of guests.
Yes.
And Richard's been invited to
do they have a competition every year. And he always wins.
He's got to identify a claret.
Yes, that's his speciality, claret.
But he's not allowed. He doesn't like smoking.
No.
So they have to put their fags and pipe out.
Mm-hmm.
I like the bit in the TV studio where you see the roller caption for the credits. That's quite nice. Going up on the sort of rollerboard thing. You don't often sort of see that. But he arrives at the house, coming sort of straight from the TV studio. And he's, how shall we say, an admirer of their daughter, Louise.
He's a little bit...
pervy?
Pervy, yeah.
And he's got a special gift for her,
He has.
Or a copy of his new book.
Yes, and it's been signed to her.
From your admirer. But he grabs some soda water and he's going to go off and have a gargle, isn't he? That's
to clean his palate.
That's how he's good at doing these wines, he says. The claret itself is in the study on top of a green filing cabinet.
In a sort of jacket thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's being sort of breathing and going to room temperature, but not in a draft.
No.
But the usual bet is a case of wine, isn't it? But he never loses. So
no.
And
we find out a reason why later.
Yes, we will. But Anthony Carrick is so sure he's not going to get this one.
Yes.
That they keep on upping the bet.
Yes.
And first of all, it's 50 cases.
Yes. Then he says the £10,000.
£10,000. Then the hand of your daughter in marriage, and then it all starts to get a bit uncomfortable. Doesn't it?
It does. Yes. It's. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But as they say, how can he match that? Because he hasn't got a daughter.
No, he's got a daughter.
But Anthony Carrick is quite so sure he's not going to win. When he says both my houses, then he suddenly thinks, oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Now, as a lady woman, how did you feel about this?
It's very uncomfortable.
I've written down uncomfortable.
It feels like, well, he's using his daughter as a bartering measure.
Yeah.
You know, and she objects to it, and he persuades her by saying, well, he's never going to get it, and he'll have 2 houses, and you'll be able to sell them, and you'll have lots of money. But it's still no. It's
all a bit wrong.
It's
isn't
wrong.
It?
Yes. It's using his daughter as a chattel, really.
Okay.
Which a lot of men considered their daughters to be, but not in 1990. Hopefully, like probably some did.
Well, yeah. But then you get, out comes the claret, and he does this great big long routine, tasting it, and he does some really disturbing stuff with his tongue, doesn't he? Sort of sticking it in and waving it about,
and he's trying to narrow down where it's.
And he goes through this whole rigmarole of, and eventually he comes up with what he thinks it is. Hello, Martha. And he apparently
gets it right. And she runs off upset, as she would be, because he's a lech, and you don't want to marry an old lech with a wig.
Martha, put your tail down. And okay, thank you. Then in comes
the housekeeper.
I was going to call her Mrs. Horseradish, because she's got a name.
I don't know. Yeah, but I can't remember what it was.
And she hands his glasses over to him.
And it's already been established that he keeps leaving his glasses behind, because he nearly leaves them in the television studio, doesn't he? Yeah. Which is just a little thing to you know.
Yeah. And she says, these are your glasses, I found them in the study.
On top of the green filing cabinet, which is where the wine's being kept.
I saw you go in there with the soda water.
Sofa side.
So Anthony Carrick then picks up the bottle of wine, holds it by the handle, goes up to him, and empties the wine over his face. Because you honestly think it's going to cut. On the downstroke of the bottle of wine on his head, isn't it?
But you can't. So you've just got a shot of Mother's bottom there. Right. You can't kill a person just for cheating at wine tasting.
Oh, I don't know. But what do you think of that one then?
Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's not one that I remember from the original transmission.
No, I don't. I didn't know it at all.
Because I know that I did see someone in the original transmission, and the most the one I remember most. Well, there's 2. There's the Skin, which is with Joe Jacoby, which is the tattoo on his back. By the artist. And there's Poison, which is and Royal Jelly, obviously. Royal Jelly with Timothy
I remember West. Royal Jelly. I also remember, is it the Noise Machine?
The Noise Machine. That's a bit later though, isn't it?
That's the one where they've got the the machine for hearing plants.
Yeah, plants scream when
and you can hear a daisy being pulled up because a daisy goes.
Yeah.
When it's pulled up.
Yes.
And then somebody chopping down the tree and you can hear it roaring. And I remember being sort of that was quite sort of
it's quite disturbing.
Yes. Yeah.
And the other one I remember is Poison, which is the one with the snake. And
no, I don't know that.
You don't know that. It's a very good episode. We should watch it, but it's I find it really hard to watch because it's very
I was going to say you're not that keen on snakes.
I'm not terribly fond of snakes anyway. I mean, obviously I wouldn't harm them. And there are some pretty ones, and there was a video going around on Facebook a while ago with all people with snakes, and they're all quite sweet. And there's a video of a guy giving a snake some water out of his travel thing. I don't think it's a poisonous one, but yeah, I'm not that happy with snakes. I mean, I remember going to, I think it's probably London Zoo, and there were signs on all of the vivarium things. For the poisonous ones that said warning, this snake may spit at the tank, and you could see the patterns of where they spat their venom at the tank and it would hit the glass.
Oh, nice.
I didn't actually stay that close to those. Obviously they can't get out, but yeah, it would be quite scary if this snake suddenly spat at you and you'd be like,
But what was it? The other one you said about? What's the joint to meat one?
Oh, Lamb to the Slaughter.
Yeah.
That's got Brian Blessed
That's
in.
the Brian Blessed one,
yes.
and the murder weapon
is
the
joint of
meat, which the police end up eating.
She could. Yeah, basically, her husband's she's pregnant, and her husband's going to leave her for his mistress.
Yeah.
So she kills him with the frozen leg of lamb. And then phones the police, and then they're looking for a weapon, and then she cooks it and they eat it.
Have you got the disc there a minute?
Yes.
I just wondered what the other ones on this set were, because so you got Royal Jelly, Skin, Galloping Foxley.
That was just a
that was
bit
John
weird,
Mills.
Yes, yeah. It was a bit of a I didn't quite get that one.
Yeah. The Hitchhiker.
Oh, that was good. That's
Cyril Cusack. Yeah, and doesn't he end up with the car or something?
Nick Spug's car.
Yeah. So Poison. A Fat Chance.
Oh, it's Miriam Margolyes.
Yeah.
And a box of chocolates.
Oh, right, okay.
With the poison in that she gives to somebody else.
So Taste, My Lady Loved My Dove.
We're not seeing that.
That's Elaine Stritch and Shane Rimmer.
Shane Rimmer, yeah.
Georgie Porgy, that's John Alderton and
very disturbing.
Joan Collins. Why is that disturbing?
That's the one where he ends up. He doesn't he? He's a clergyman, but all the women really like him, and he ends up. I think he kills one of them or something and ends up in a mental institution, and he's having a dream that he's been sucked into somebody's womb or something. It's very disturbing.
Okay, that's weird. Depart in Peace.
Don't remember that one.
And The Umbrella Man. That's another
that's the Michael Gambon one.
Michael Gambon, John Mills one.
Yeah.
That's what was it? He leaves an umbrella or something.
He takes an umbrella.
Or something. Yeah. Genesis and Catastrophe.
That's the Adolf Hitler one.
Helmut Green. Oh right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you just given away the twist? Or is it obvious?
Possibly. But...
All right, okay. Mr. Botty Ball's First Love. Jack Weston and Anna Massey. Back for Christmas.
Oh, that's...
Richard Johnson, Sian Phillips. What's that one about?
They're going abroad and he's... I don't know how to say it because I'm going to give away the plot again.
Hang on, let me read it out.
You read it out. I'm not sure,
James Carpenter, an orchid fanatic and successful doctor, has a disastrous marriage. He's desperately in love with the young and attractive Samantha. A research posting to America, coupled with his medical skill, gives him the idea for the perfect murder. Yes. Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yes. Because the Georgie Porgy one, he can't bear to touch or...
be touched by women.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The Orderly World of Mr. Appleby. That's the antique dealer.
Oh, that's the one where he gets married and it's Elizabeth Spriggs.
Elizabeth Spriggs, yeah. Robert Lang and Cyril Luckham.
Yes.
And Man at the Top. Have you seen that one?
I don't know.
Young Man on the Run caught up in a Dockland murder. That's Peter Firth, Rachel Davies.
No,
not seen that one.
No.
But
we've got the entire box set.
I was going to say we've got the lot, haven't we?
Well, I originally bought. It's like it was all the really recognisable ones in the box set, and then Network had one of their legendary sales, and it was £20
for the entire
lot. So I got the entire lot. So now we've got them like twice.
Well, some of them twice.
So I need to get rid of all the miscellaneous discs.
But again, it's a real any of these sort of discs. disc sets.
You've got so many
brilliant
people.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what's the one with the Joan Collins and the
Oh
statue?
yeah, she puts. That's on the first disc.
Yeah,
neck.
she sticks her head through the statue.
She sticks her head through the hole of the statue
and
can't get out. And it's a really valuable statue. And obviously her husband loves the statue more than her.
Yeah.
And the last shot is him. Is it with a chainsaw?
Yeah.
And you just don't know whether he's going to chop the statue or chop her head off, because it just ends there. It leaves you to make your own mind up as to what the next move's going to be.
Yeah.
But she's cheating on him as well, I think, with somebody else. So I'm guessing the next move is that he's going to chop her head off accidentally.
Okay, fair enough.
So, not accidentally.
But I mean, it's something that we sort of dipped in and out of, really, isn't it? And again, we should do more. I mean, some are great and some are not so great. I think it's fair to say, isn't it?
Yes.
But the good ones certainly stand up. All this time later.
Yes. And I think when you're a child, that image of Roald Dahl sitting in his armchair in the room, talking directly to you, about whatever he's going to, the story is it's an image that you can't forget. And it's an image that Steve Coogan very much uses for Dr. Terrible's House of Horrible.
Because what's the one with Harry H. Corbett and Fulton Mackay? That's the Moles, isn't it? Where they're doing the bank robbery or something like that. Yeah, I think it's one that Nick showed me once.
Oh, right. I don't remember
but to see Harry H. Corbett and Fulton Mackay is always a pleasure for me.
Yes.
But so there you go. Tales of the Unexpected. We'll hold it up again, and I'll go back to me Coke and see if I'm well. I know I'm right. It says so on the label, and as you say, I bought it in the first place.
You did.
There we go.
Okay.
I've just realised I've dropped the thing.
Okay, that was clever.
So I've got to bend down before I can say
bye-bye. Bye.